Welcome to your daily dose of enlightenment. You've landed on Knowledge Planet where curiosity thrives and the enigmatic is revealed daily. We delve into a variety of topics to amaze you. Doping, the use of performance-enhancing substances, is a constantly relevant topic in the world of sports. But how do these substances increase muscle mass, and what are the side effects? Most importantly, what do guinea pig testicles have to do with it? Today, folks, hold on, because in this video, we're really going to talk about testicles. I swear, the story of performance-enhancing substances is absurd. And since you interrupted, if you want to be part of our scientific outreach project, the simplest thing you can do is subscribe to the Knowledge Planet channel. Thank you so much, guys. So let's see what performance-enhancing substances are from a biochemical standpoint and how they were discovered. Let's start by saying that from a biochemical standpoint, performance-enhancing substances are androgenic anabolic steroids. In simple terms, they are substances very similar to testosterone, which not only increase muscle mass but also have masculinizing effects, such as increased body hair, beard growth, or deepening of the voice. However, steroids are quite different from powdered proteins, creatine, and synthol. Protein powders are actual food, proteins extracted, for example, from milk. Creatine is a molecule naturally present in our bodies, while synthol is a mixture of oil, anesthetic, and alcohol injected into muscles to inflate them rather than grow them. So today we focus on androgenic anabolic steroids, which, as mentioned earlier, mimic testosterone. They are used not only in doping but also in medical contexts, for example, to treat specific conditions like hypogonadism, muscle wastage, or even certain types of breast cancer. However, in the world of sports, especially in bodybuilding, they are taken in massive doses, up to 100 times higher than normal concentrations found in our bodies. This allows both muscle growth and definition, enabling you to see the muscle details. But how do these substances actually make muscles grow? You inject a steroid, and the muscle grows. How is that possible? Well, the biochemical process is very complex, but conceptually, these substances instruct the body to start building muscle brick by brick, with proteins being the bricks and amino acids being the individual bricks. So it's like an artificial growth dictated by external substances. And as a result, it has side effects. To minimize these side effects, bodybuilders usually illegally use three methods of taking steroids: cycling, stacking, and pyramiding. However, there's no scientific evidence that these methods actually limit side effects, and taking anabolic steroids could cause harm to the body regardless of the method. Now, before we discuss the side effects, because there are quite a few, I'd like to tell you the story of anabolic steroids, as they were discovered in a particularly interesting way. The story begins a long time ago. Even ancient Greeks used animal testicle extracts as supposed remedies to improve physical performance. Charles Edward Brown Sequard, a 72-year-old physiologist and neurologist, hoped to rejuvenate old dogs by injecting them with extracts of guinea pig testicles. A rather peculiar experiment, you might say. However, since he didn't achieve significant results in dogs, what did he do next? Quite logically, he prepared 6 doses of dog, pig, sparrow, and himself, and injected them into himself. The result? He felt much stronger and more resilient. Whereas previously, he couldn't stand for more than half an hour or climb stairs, after the injections, he could work for over 3 hours without resting, work after dinner, and climb stairs. These astonishing results were published in a scientific article that clearly made headlines around the world. In 2002, however, some scientists revisited his studies and realized that the testosterone levels in the testicle extracts of dogs and guinea pigs were very low and did not produce any biological effect. So it was all a placebo effect. In fact, this is considered one of the most famous examples in the history of the placebo effect. So what should he have done? Besides injecting himself, he should have conducted a clinical study, injected it into many people, and actually seen if it made sense. He didn't do that. And indeed, he was debunked. However, his reasoning and insights were not entirely wrong, because indeed there are steroids in testicles. In 1935, 2 chemists, one German and one Dutch, managed for the first time to isolate and describe testosterone, the steroid present in our bodies, and especially in testicles. From there, many substances similar to testosterone were synthesized in laboratories to evaluate their effects, and starting from the 1950s, they began to be used to enhance athletes' performance in many sports. However, the use of all steroids, if one does not have a specific medical condition, is always illegal and considered doping. Trenbolone and many other anabolic steroids are included in the World Anti-Doping Agency's list. We've seen how they work and what the history is, but we know very well that taking performance-enhancing substances can cause various side effects. The main physiological side effects can be acne, especially on the shoulders, back, and chest. Then, other effects depend on the type of anabolic used. For example, those derived from the modification on carbon-17 of testosterone, like trenbolone, can cause liver damage, and their severity is proportional to the dose taken. Moreover, the use of steroids can lead to increased blood pressure, cardiac effects with an increased risk of heart attack, and disruption of the body's normal hormone balance. When steroids are taken, our body stops producing them naturally, so the endogenous production is reduced, resulting in a decrease in testicular volume, a decrease in sperm production and sperm count by up to 90%, and possibly even impotence. Additionally, the prostate could enlarge, leading to an increased risk of prostate cancer, and gynecomastia, or breast growth in males, could also occur. In women, menstrual cycle disturbances or even complete absence of menstruation and endometrial bleeding could occur. Unlike men, breast size may decrease, and at the same time, the clitoris may enlarge. Lastly, both males and females may experience infertility, the inability to have children. Psychologically, taking steroids could lead to increased aggression, which is sometimes intentionally sought, especially when used as doping in sports competitions. Furthermore, users may initially experience feelings of euphoria similar to those caused by amphetamines. With prolonged use of steroids, dependencies could develop, and initial euphoria could turn into violence and psychosis. In short, androgenic anabolic steroids are substances that, if taken solely to increase muscle strength and size, could lead to several serious side effects. Well guys, I hope you liked this video, and it's a bit clearer now how anabolic steroids work. Remember not to confuse them with protein powders, creatine, and those things. If you want a dedicated video on how creatine or synthol works, leave a comment. With that said guys, thank you so much for watching this video until the end. We'll see you in the next video, right here on Knowledge Planet, the power of knowledge. Don't forget to watch the previous episodes and stay tuned for the upcoming ones. Even if you're not subscribed to the channel, what are you waiting for? Subscribe now. Consider us more than just a channel, we're a growing community, a family of knowledge seekers. We're inviting you to join our growing family. Subscribe, become part of our community. Share your thoughts, interact with us, a like or even dislike all count. Stay tuned, stay curious, and together we'll continue to explore the vast expanse of Knowledge Planet.